Welcome to another Goat Locker Racing production brought to you by Gill Insurance Advisors, insurance you can trust. Jam Printing and Promotions, amp up your marketing. Tracks for Vets, restoring purpose, hope, and community to our nation's heroes and their families. Travis Lee Creative, dare to create. G2G Trailers, offering solutions for your trailering needs nationwide. Let Chuck the Trailer Guy know Goat Locker Racing sent you. Now buckle up for exciting door-to-door action with the Goat Locker Racing Truck Series. And good evening, everybody. I'd like to welcome everybody into this installment of Goat Locker Racing Truck Series. This is the recruitment race number 2. We are at Richmond Raceway tonight. This is Jamie. I'll be by myself. Pat's feeling a little under the weather, so not going to be joining me tonight. Unfortunately, I was nowhere near ready to do this. I thought I was. Just trying to clean this stuff up real quick. So right now, qualifying is underway here. Got a good looking field tonight. Right now, we've got about a minute left in qualifying. Not sure how many more people will make a lap, but right now, Joe Yakes is sitting on the pole. Still time to knock him off. We'll see how that plays out. I'd like to welcome everybody to the stream tonight. Should be an exciting race here.
Good luck, everybody, tonight.
I'm going to apologize in advance because I'm by myself and having to do race control plus do this broadcast. I can't shut off the race comms. I need to be able to hear the folks if they need something taken care of. So I can't control the language that might come across the stream tonight. So I'm just going to apologize in advance for anything you may hear. Hopefully everybody will keep it reasonable and not get too carried away. If so, we may have to boot some people. I'm not too worried about our Goat Locker Racing regulars. But you never know. Again, this is a hosted session, and it's no password, so it's open to everybody.
I hear you.
So we have no control over who comes in. With that being said, let's take a look at our starting lineup. And Joe Yakes did hold on to that pole, so starting up front will be the number 87 of Joe Yakes with a lap of 22.156. Nice lap there, Joe. He's followed on the outside by the number 66 of Jamie Mullins from Avenger Motorsports. Running third, Joe's teammate, the number 9, Trevor McManus. His outside Goat Locker Racing entry. It's going number 10, but it should be number 5, Alex Cruz. Starting fifth, number 971 of Nate Moyer from Simbox Motorsports. He's followed on the outside there, and the 977 by his teammate from Simbox Motorsports, Doug Neal. Starting seventh, the number 74, Mike Aiello Jr. from Bay Racing Motorsports is outside the number 18 of Billy Hinsley, Hinsley Motorsports. Starting ninth, number 26, our brother from down under, Scott Rankin. Starting 10th, number 50, Kyle Thoreau. Starting 11th, number 19, James Kaufman is outside. Starting 12th, the number 12, Jonathan Howlett. Starting 13th, another Indy Autosport entry, the number 4, Mike Browning. Starting 14th, the number 21, Logan Hudson. Starting 15th, the number 133, Philip Chartier. Starting 16th, the number 75, Thomas Fensler. Starting 17th, the number 43, Mike Bertosa. It is showing me starting 18th, but trust me, I am not in the field tonight. I was supposed to be, but again, Pat's feeling under the weather, so gonna have to call this one from the booth. Starting 27th at number 19, Rich Hill. Starting 20th, number 48, Andrew Kurtz. Starting 21st, number 20, Kevin Smith. Starting 22nd, number 17, David Myers. Starting 23rd, number 11, another Australian, Brent Bulliman. Starting 24th, number 77, Mark Stryker.
Appreciate it.
Starting 25th at number 13. Glad to see him back. Brock Reich. Starting 26th at number 23. Charles Shanks. Starting 27th. Rounding out our field tonight, the number 7 of John Winsler. That is your starting lineup.
I recognize that voice, Scott. It's because I've got a recognizable voice. I have been called Lee Diffie, but younger. Sorry, 12.
And lights are off on the pace truck. We will be going green when the field comes back around. And led here by Joe Yakes in that 87. Hey, Tony Menton, glad to see you in the stream tonight. And Deviant Alley, glad to see you here as always. Get ready to get this underway. Pace truck is off. We'll have to wait for the green flag to come out on this initial start. And there's the green flag, and Joe Yates gets a nice start. Brings Trevor McManus right along with him, clearing the 66 of Jamie Mullins. Oh, we've got a little issue already. Everybody kept it together, though. Nice save there in the back. See if we can go back here in just a second and take a look at that. As Joe Yates is going to lead the first lap here at Richmond. Look at what happened. See some.
Appreciate that, 21.
Wow. 12 car gets loose, saves it. Oh, he doesn't. He ends up getting loose off of 2 and turns anyways. But everybody did a great job avoiding that and not making that worse than what it could have been. Thank you, Glenda. We always try to have fun. Hey, Charles. I see you. Jake, yep. Priorities. Could be up here helping me. Caution is out. Looking like we've got a crash here from Mike Bertosa. See if we can see what happened to him. Oh, Mike gets up off the turn 2. Gets collected into the wall. Truck behind him had nowhere to go. We are under our first caution here. So we've completed 5 laps here tonight. Joe Yates is leading, followed by Trevor McManus and Jamie Mullins rounding out the top 3. Now, we've had our biggest mover of the race. Looks to be Rich Hill in the 27. He has moved up 7 positions. We'll call it 6 positions. His timing and scoring is getting jumped around here. He's running in the 13th spot right now.
Pretty significant name is 43 in playoff.
Charles, Pat's not feeling too good. He got quite a few shots yesterday at a doctor's appointment. One of them being tetanus shot, so
So who here likes trucks and
it's
going
caught up to him today. Hey, David Jones, glad to see you here in the stream tonight. Always glad having you around.
In-race entertainment proudly provided by Indy Auto Sports.
Sorry for this. We need to, well, Tell some folks to stay off
And-
of race comms unless necessary. Do apologize for that. Like the can't quite tell if lights are off. I'm guessing not. Pace truck does stay out there. This should be the one to go right here. Lights will be off and they'll get formed up side by side to get this race back underway. Yeah, Alt F4, it works like a champ. It's definitely a good one to use. Yeah, Charles, hopefully, you know, I know he's dealing with a really sore arm right now. So I know he told me earlier today, this morning, that it was hurting him, and probably gotten worse as the day's gone on. So hopefully it's definitely better tomorrow. Because 150 laps at Phoenix when you're not really feeling good is not going to be a lot of fun. Track is a little bit tricky, so you got to be on your toes at all times. And the pace truck's off. Joe Yiggs has control of the field, and he has gotten a start and clears his teammate, Trevor McManus, as they head down into turn 1. And we are 4 wide in the back of the field, and that is definitely not going to work as we are back under caution again. Take a look and see what happened here. We said 4 wide. See, the 21 truck definitely got turned there.
I didn't lag back, at least not that I realized. I had 2 trucks come up my butt as I was trying to go.
133. You need
Okay.
kind of lag
Well,
back. Not bad, but it was a little
we're going to have to, unfortunately, kick some people.
Yeah, I couldn't really get going because I was right on the butt of the guy in front of me, too.
bit. Yeah, 10 flat.
That's alright. Yeah, I think he had slowed up and you were just kind of getting a good start and it just kind of backfired.
I hate to have to do that, but not going to tolerate
Thank you,
people doing stuff like that and intentionally wrecking people. So this is a recruitment race, and they were warned before we started that I was not going to put up with a whole bunch of nonsense, especially being by myself tonight. So not live. All right. Okay. We are back live now. All right, now the 18. Oh, I'm sorry. Find them. The 18 of Billy Hinsley is running in the 9th position. If we can get them to get a little settled in here, we will do a run through the field. It does look like the lights are off on the pace truck, so we will be going green. I thought the lights were off. Guess we'll have one more lap here.
10-4.
Now this time we definitely will be going green. Fields lined up side by side. And pace truck's off. Joe Yates gets out to another nice start. He's definitely taking advantage of that leader's prerogative as he clears Trevor McManus going into turn 1. Get a cleaner start this time. They'll have some 2x2 racing through most of the field. As the leaders here,
Go ahead, Jameson.
Joe Yates and Trevor McManus are kind of scooting away. Like Jamie Mullins in the 66 is now going to clear Nate Maurer for 3rd place. And the top 5 are now running single file. See if we can get away with going through our field here. See if we can talk about some folks here on the track. Check in here, our leader, Joe Yates, in that 87. Joe's followed closely by his teammate, Trevor McManus, who thought about possibly going to the inside there, but he decides to stay in line here with Joe, and as they continue to kind of open a little bit of a gap here on 3rd place. I'm sure these two will work well together. Back in here with Jamie Mullins in the 66 out of Piney Flats, Tennessee. Take a look at Nate Maurer here in the 971 from Simbox Racing. Running in 4th. He's followed closely by his teammate Doug Neal in the 977. Last week, looked like Doug was having a little bit of problems with the template on his truck. It was all kind of skewed around, but he's got that fixed tonight. It's a sharp-looking truck, even though it doesn't have any numbers on it. Not sure what's going on there. Need to get you some numbers on there, Doug. Running 6th here, we look at Mike Aiello Jr. from Greenwich, Connecticut. Having a nice run so far in that number 74. Running 7th, Rich Hill continues to be our biggest mover of the race. He is up 12 positions as he's coming under fire from Scott Rankin there in the 49. Scott Rankin, one of our 2 Australian representatives. Looks like he's had some contacts early in this race. That spoiler in that rear end is severely beat in. Obviously someone got into the back of Scott, and that looks like that's a new paint scheme that Scott's running tonight. It's a sharp looking truck. And running 9th, our Good Locker Racing entry. The number 5 of Alex Cruz from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Running looking good in that Gill Insurance Advisors Chevy Silverado. Having a nice solid run here tonight, running in the top 10. He's followed by the number 50 of Kyle Thoreau. Hope I'm pronouncing that right, Kyle. I apologize if I'm not. Solid top 10 for Kyle at the moment. He's followed in 11th by Jonathan Howlett, that number 12 truck. Check in with the number 18 of Billy Hinsley out of Asheville, North Carolina, who Billy's had some adventures already so far this race. Got some damage on the front end of that truck. Wonder if he got into it there with Mike Browning, who's got some damage on the rear. And looks like we got a truck down to the inside. Rich Hill has crashed. See if we can see what happened to him. He gets that wall out of turn 2. He tries to save it. A good job by everybody to get around him. And he just buries it in the wall and then exits to the pits. Really good job by everybody to avoid any issues there. Look in here, Mike Browning in that 4 truck. Another truck with a lot of damage on that rear end.
For like half a lap of time.
Followed by James Kaufman in the 19. Ooh.
Thank you.
Thank you, buddy.
Another truck has got some damage to it. Yes, Mama Ellingson, there you have one fast repair tonight, so I'm sure these guys are trying to save it as long as they can.
I'm sorry, Pete.
Caution is out. Here's some apologies. See if we can figure out what happened here. We'll check back in with our leader.
Good save, Kyle. Sorry about that.
Hey, all good. I don't know if I came down on you. If I did, I'm sorry about that.
Let's see. It's
Nah, that was all me. I'm running their way
see
too
what has
hard.
happened here. Not sure why it's not showing me the incident. Like the leaders are going to cut down pit road. Gonna be some people stay out. Joe Yates is leading most of the field to their pit stalls right now.
Lucky's out up top.
Like we had some 2 tire takers. Joe Yates took 4. Like Trevor McManus took 4. Definitely some people taking 2 though. Two tires here in the trucks may not be such a bad call. Tires are not, there is drop off, but it just doesn't seem like tires are really that big of a difference here at Richmond. Definitely get a good restart on older tires.
Get lane choice.
And passing here is pretty difficult, so you can hold people off with just taking 2 tires. So we'll see how this works out for some folks. We've definitely had a shake-up here with the lead. We're showing Mike Aiello here in the 74. He is being shown as our leader. He is up 6 spots from his starting position. Now the biggest mover of the race so far is Philip Chartier in the 133. He is up 12 positions.
Mike, didn't you used to run with Swift?
Yeah, I ran with Swift for a while.
That's where I recognize you from.
Take a look at Philip Chartier here. He's got a CB's decal on the back of that truck. Already running a Goat Locker Racing banner on his truck and on that spoiler. Really appreciate that, Philip. Well, it means a lot to us.
Actually, ran with Justin the other night at
Philip Chartier out of Valdosta, Georgia.
he finished first, I finished second.
Actually work with a guy from
Yeah, I
Valdosta.
second to him a lot. I run with him on Sundays.
Yeah, Tony, you got a bunch of Indy Autosport picks to choose from here tonight, so got a pretty good shot at a good finish. Looks like the lights are off on the pace truck. We should be getting ready to get back underway here. Field comes around off of turn 2. Pace truck is off. Mike Aiello's got control, and he gets a good jump on Scott Rankin in the number 49 truck running in second place. Really kind of surprised Scott didn't take advantage of that caution to try to get some work done on that truck, because he's still showing a lot of damage on that rear end. As 133 got loose, and looks like Joe Yates got into the back of him, and now the 12 spins the 87 out. We are back under caution. Definitely a chain reaction there.
That's good. I thought watching my front end, it looked like I might have got you, but good to know.
Pace car's middle backstretch.
Oh, Mama Alex and I don't know. We've got the Milwaukee Mile on the schedule for season 2. I have to talk to Pat about that. We might swap something out for that, because I know he really likes that track. It's flat, so it's not one I really care too much for, but hey, I'm not going to be racing it. We are under caution once again here tonight. Mike Aiello Jr. continues to lead.
Out of this race in just another 5-10 minutes. I got a league drivers meeting that I got to attend, but thanks for the host in advance, and I'll look you guys up. I'm looking for a Thursday night race, or a Thursday night league.
Yeah, it's obviously hosted by Jamie Barkis, who's doing commentary duties at the moment. One of his teammates that's in here that also hosts is Alex Cruz. There's normally 2 of the other guys as well. So look it up. It's Goat Locker Racing. There's a Discord as well. And like I said, they actually broadcast. They're actually doing a podcast immediately after the race as well.
10-4. I joined the Discord just to right during qualifying.
Sorry, folks. There's a lot of chatter going on. I'm sure it's probably come across the stream as well. I just wanted to see if there was anything I need to get involved in. Sounds like someone's having to leave the race early, which is completely fine. Totally understandable. So you got Milwaukee Mile 15 minutes from your house, Mama Ellingson. Pat's got Indy 15 minutes from his house. A lot of people close to some big tracks. I'm probably about 30 minutes away from Five Flags.
– 113, you're jumping around a little bit here. 133.
Looks like we still got 20 drivers in the field here.
It might be because I have the Twitch going.
So, pretty impressed with the showing so far from everybody.
You got the lag switch?
Unfortunately, we did have the one issue that we had to deal with, but that's going to happen. Oh, Tony, if you were in Indy, you should have looked Pat up. Pace truck is off. Mike Aiello gets a good jump. He separates himself from second and third place as he heads down into turn 1. But Nate Moore closes up a lot of ground there as he enters turn 1, coming out of turn 2. And again, we are 3 wide. I'm not sure what's going on there with the 133, if he maybe took 2 tires and that truck's just not really liking that. But so far everybody gets through there okay. Got the 12 truck is down through the grass, but he collects it up and continues to move forward. Like Charlie McManus and that 9 truck is starting to move his way up with those 4 fresh tires. He's now into 3rd place. Got around his teammate there, Scott Rankin. Right now, Mike Aiello is setting sail on that 74. He's opened up a little bit of a gap. About a half a second over 2nd place, Nate Moore. We are under caution once again. See if it'll tell me what happened here. Oh, Joe Yakes again.
Pace car in 1, guys.
Back this up. Joe Yakes, I cannot tell what truck that was. It got together with Joe. Couldn't quite see what happened, whether that truck came down or Joe just got loose. We are back under caution. 45 laps completed, 125. Mike Aiello Jr. continues to lead with Nate Maurer in 2nd place, followed by Trevor McManus in 3rd. Yeah, Mama Alex is probably down there trying to cool his tires in that grass. Usually folks do it under caution. I don't know if doing it under green flag conditions is a smart thing to do, but we'll see if that pays off. Sounds like a bold strategy. Yeah, Peeps Guy 71. It's not been a bad race. We have had some green flag racing, not as much as I would like to have had, but you know, again, with an open hosted session, sometimes you you just get what you get. But I'd like to see it calm down a little bit and get some more green flags in. I'm sure you guys don't want to watch them pace around. I don't want to watch them pace around. I'm sure the guys in the trucks don't want to watch it, don't want to sit there and just pace around all night either. So, yeah, Jake. You know, Richmond is, you know, it's a short track for sure, but you could definitely get a lot of green flag racing here at Richmond. It's not really hard to keep it clean here. It's definitely not like Bristol or Martinsville. You do have to use your brake. But it's not overly difficult to drive, especially with a fixed setup. Deviant Alley, yeah. I'm sure pace laps are your favorite. Especially when I'm by myself here tonight and running out of things to talk about. So it makes it a lot of fun. You get to hear me talk. Oh, not sure that's a good thing. All right, Jake. Definitely take care of that class. I know I give you a hard time, and it's all just teasing. That's definitely more important.
Sorry, I had to take a drink there.
You know, I'm now realizing that's I forgot my brand new water bottle that Mama Ellingson made for me that I got today. I put water in it and left it out in the kitchen. So unfortunately, I don't have that with me right now because I could definitely use some water. Deviant Alley. Not saying this is a family show, but we do got to keep it somewhat appropriate, I guess. And yes, I did enjoy opening the box, Mama Ellingson, and I don't know if you've seen the post yet or not, but I got a picture of the water bottle that you made for me up on the Instagram and the Facebook page. We are back underway here. Mike Aiello gets a good start once again. Trevor McManus is to the inside of Nate Maurer trying to take over second place. And it looks like he's going to clear him through the middle of 1 and 2. Nate Maurer falls in line in the top 3. Actually top 6 now, or running single file. We'll see what Trevor has for Mike Aiello here. See how racy they get. I didn't necessarily need a knife. I definitely used a pair of scissors, and you taped it up well. I will give you that. Nobody was getting into that box before it got here, that's for sure. The Trevor McManus closes it up onto the bumper of Mike Aiello's 74 truck. See Trevor kind of keep that truck a little bit lower on the exit of turn 4. Mike is washing up the track just a tad. See if that works to Trevor's favor here. He's trying to set up a pass, I'm sure. Anybody that's watched Trevor for about 5 minutes knows he does not like sitting behind anybody. He's always wanting to make a pass, and he has gotten the nose of that truck to the inside heading into turn 1. We're going to stay door to door off of turn 2. Got some nice hard clean racing by these 2 leaders. Going off of 4, still stay side by side, but Trevor McManus is going to lead that lap. Trevor McManus has cleared Mike Aiello to take over the lead. We'll see how patient Mike Aiello is there in second place if he doesn't try to get back after Trevor and retake this lead here. But Trevor appears to be pulling away from him a little bit. That gets a go Trevor from Tony Minton. Indy Auto Sports got him on their feet right now.
Go ahead, Jameson.
Check in on Billy Hinsley for Peeps 71, Peeps Guy 71. Billy Hinsley's got that truck up into the top 5. Looks like he's repaired some of that damage from earlier to the front. Still a little bit dinged up, not too bad, especially for Richmond. Aero's not super important here. Nate Maurer has, not sure if he's making his way back up. He's running to 4th now. We did see him up in 2nd place earlier.
Go ahead, Billy. I'll say hi.
Back in here, Trevor McManus, who's now opened up over a 1 second lead on Mike Aiello Jr. Jamie Mullins closing in on the back of him in the 66 truck. Billy Hinsley has made his way into 4th place now. He's gotten around Nate Maurer. Then uses his march towards the front. Billy Hinsley finds his way up to Trevor McManus. I think we're going to have a knockout drag out in the chat between Tony Minton and Peeps Guy 71. Tell you what we'll do now that the field has gotten spread out a little bit. I think it's time we pull off a crank it up. Here we go, folks. Sorry if I blow any eardrums out, but we are going to crank it up.
All right, guys, I got to get off. Enjoyed racing with y'all. Have a good evening.
Stand, Mike.
And we'll get back to Trevor McManus here, who's now got a 1.1 second lead over Jamie Mullins, who's moved into second place. And Billy Hinsley has moved into third. He finds himself 2.2 seconds behind Trevor McManus. Trevor McManus is closing in on lap traffic here.
As the leaders come up
133.
on me, I'll be up on the outside.
133 of Philip Chartier moves to the outside to give Trevor plenty of room. Definitely a nice gesture on Philip's part. Not sure what happened. Oh, Michael must have had to leave. Because he was showing 8 laps down. I was curious what happened to him after he had led most of the race. Or not most of the race, but definitely led a good portion there and was up front. McManus continues to extend his lead a little bit. He's out to a 1.3 second lead over Jamie Mullins in second. Check in with our Goat Locker Racing driver, Alex Cruz, in that number 5 truck. GLR Insurance Advisors on the hood of that thing. Dan Praying Promotions on the tail. We definitely appreciate all of our sponsors here at Goat Locker Racing. G2G Trailers, Travis Lee Creative, Tracks for Vets, and Veterans 48. I'd like to ask everybody that's listening, if you could, hopefully all of you guys that are watching the stream are also following the Goat Locker Racing Facebook page. On there you'll find a post for Veterans 48. They are in a competition right now, and they need all the votes they can get. Veterans 48 is a veterans nonprofit. Their whole goal is to build custom motorcycles to provide to disabled veterans that are modified. It allows them with their disabilities to continue to ride and get out and enjoy, things they enjoyed prior to becoming wounded, or whatever the case may be. And right now they are in a contest. They're trying to win an opportunity to have a custom bike built by Paul Sr. from Orange County Choppers. So if you could, please go on our Facebook page, find that link, click on that link, and it'll take you to the page where you can cast your vote for them. You can vote for free. It doesn't cost you anything. Simple thing to do, help them out. We would definitely appreciate that. Get back in on Trevor McManus, continues to lead this race. He continues to grow. He's 1.4 seconds out in front of Jamie Mullins. Nate Maurer has gotten back around Billy Hinsley for third place. Billy Hinsley runs in fourth right now, finds himself 6 seconds behind the leader. You can vote daily, Mama Ellingson. They do have another means on there of you can donate to, I'm guessing it's one of Orange County Choppers' charities. I believe it's an animal charity. I'm not sure. And if you donate to them, you can get extra votes for your donation. I'm not encouraging anybody to do that. I mean, if you choose to do that, that's definitely up to you. Not trying to deter anyone either, but just want everybody to understand that donation there to get more votes does not benefit us, does not benefit Veteran 48 at all. So just understand that if you choose to go that route. But your free daily vote would definitely be appreciated. And if we have any new folks here in the stream tonight, please give us a follow here at Goat Locker Racing. And if you could, give us a subscribe as well. Definitely helps us, build this organization up and helps us do more of what we would like to be able to do, and that's support, veteran organizations, veterans themselves. It'd be really awesome if we could help, fellow veterans who are less fortunate than, Pat and I, possibly get into iRacing or, whatever case may be, that we could help them to better their situations. So definitely, if you could support us, we definitely appreciate it. It's going to go to a good cause. It looks like we have some takers on pit road. Green flag pit stops are underway. So far, Scott Rankin continues to stay out. He has put another lap on the 133 truck. See, Billy Hinsley here has made his way back into third place. And Trevor McManus and Jerry Mullins have brought their trucks down pit lane. That's going to turn this lead over to Billy Hinsley in that 18 truck. Yeah, Jake, I know they were doing that 2-for-1 free vote. I'm not sure if that was today or not, but I know they had been doing it. like Nate Maurer possibly. It looked like Nate Maurer. A little bit slow down on the front stretch. Not sure if he got loose off of turn 4 or not. Looked kind of like a results of that. Get a little bit of a blink out from Billy Hinsley, who continues to run out front here. Go like a racing recruitment race 2. Now, I thought you'd be excited about that, Peeps guy. Got about 37 laps to go here. I'm sure he's going to have to pit again. We did limit their fuel tonight to 55%, so they're not running with full tanks. So even though it is a shorter race, they are going to have to make multiple pit stops. And we limited their tires, so these guys are definitely going to have to use some strategy to make those tires get them to the end. So we'll see who can go the longest, possibly get a late caution, and still have some tires in the pits. Whoever can pull that off just might win this thing tonight. Got someone we haven't talked a whole lot about tonight, Andrew Kurtz in the number 48, who's up 18 positions right now, running in second place. We saw him just get passed by Joe Yates, who definitely is pitted and is on much fresher tires. Trevor McManus finds himself running in third. He is 15 seconds, actually about 20 seconds behind the leader right now. Not sure if Billy Hensley's going to have enough fuel to make it to the end on this. But if he does, Trevor McManus is going to have his work cut out for him to try to work his way back up there if he wants to win this race. And right now, there's only 3 trucks on the lead lap. With Billy Hensley staying out, he has put a lot of guys a lap down. And if a caution were to come out before Billy Hinsley has to make that pit stop, he is going to find himself in a really good position.
Thank you.
Looking again, Scott Rankin still has not fixed that damage on the rear end of that truck. Not sure if he used his fast repair up before that damage had happened or what, and maybe he's just stuck with it. It looks like Billy Hensley's going to bring that truck down pit road right now. Whew, gets a little loose getting on. Hopefully he didn't get caught speeding there. That's going to turn the lead over to Andrew Kurtz in that 48. I am not sure what has happened to Billy Hensley. Not sure if he's just... Okay, he was just making his pit stop. He was acting like he had disconnected, but he has not. So he's getting underway here. Andrew Kurtz continues to stay out as he holds about a 6-second lead over Trevor McManus in second place. And 11 seconds over Jamie Mullins in third.
48 pitting this time.
.48 of Andrew Kurtz brings that truck down pit road. Gets to pit road speed, and he'll be looking for his pit stall to get service on that 48 truck. 48 gets back underway. Pit stop is complete. Trevor McManus is back to the point with almost a 6-second lead over Jamie Mullins running in second, followed by Scott Rankin, his teammate, in third, who's 11 seconds back. Alex Cruz in that 5 truck is running in fourth. Finds himself 13 seconds back from the leader. Nice solid run for Alex tonight. He started fourth. He runs in fourth. Very consistent. He didn't drop back a little bit. He had fallen back to about 9th earlier in the race. Stayed in the top 10, but he definitely has clawed his way back up. Could use a caution to get, have a shot at winning this thing tonight. Not that I want to see a caution come out. Check in with Doug Neal, who's running in 5th. Followed by Billy Hinsley, who has fallen back to 6th after that round of pit stops. I think Billy took a gamble to try to pull off a win with this race if a caution had come out. And it probably put him in a situation where he was just, out there on much older tires than everybody else and lost a lot of ground to this lead pack. So he finds himself running 6th. He's about 19 seconds back from the leader right now. Mike Browning in the 4 truck. He's running in 7th. He's up 6 spots from his starting position to 13th. By James Kaufman in the 19. Kaufman Farms on the side of that truck. Too bad Garrett Kinder's not here tonight. And with the Kinder Family Farms truck, they could have a real hoedown on the farm with those 2 trucks. Check in with Nate Mauer in the 971, who's fallen back to 9th position. We saw Nate up towards the front most of the race. He has dropped 4 spots from his starting position, but we've actually seen Nate up to, he might have led some. I know he was definitely in 2nd place. And Andrew Kurtz, who was our leader and I think our last truck to make it to pit road, he runs in 10th. Hey, feller. Nice to see you. We got Jake joining me up here in the booth. Gives me a break, hopefully, here for a little bit. I can stop talking.
Yeah, the inside next turn, leader.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. Okay. Road course at that.
Go ahead, Billy. I say hi.
Hey, you tell that teacher to hold up on what they're doing and let you pay attention to the race. Mama Alex, and we got less than 20 laps to go here. I'll worry about that water later. Trevor McManus continues to lead, growing to 6.7 seconds over Jamie Mullins in 2nd place. Yeah, Scott's he's kind of had an up and down race. Again, he's got a lot of damage to the back of that truck that he has not gotten fixed. So I'm just going to assume that he must have had multiple incidents. That he used up the fast repair before he really probably wanted to. As Trevor McManus works his way around the lap traffic here of number 4 Mike Browning. That's going to put 6 trucks left on the lead lap. Yeah, absolutely. He sure is. He does a really good job of taking care of those tires over the long run. I'll give him that. I mean, it's been a decent race tonight, as you said. There's been some good close racing. Finally gotten some good green flag racing. Had a few too many cautions. Yeah, a few too many cautions early on. But again, that's just kind of be expected in this situation. It's an open hosted session, so anybody can jump in. But I tell you, I think the people that jumped in have all dropped out. So all I'm seeing now is names we've seen around. Maybe not regulars, we'll say, but definitely people that jumped in last week. And, you know, so all the newcomers, I think, have left. As Scott Rankin is now falling out of top 3. He's fallen back to 5th place, and that puts Billy Hinsley in that 18 truck back up into 3rd. Well, he's definitely probably gained time because his tires are much fresher than Trevor's at this point. But you're right, he finds himself 15 seconds, almost 16 seconds back with only 12 laps to go. That's not going to be enough without getting a caution here. But hey, I mean, if he gets a late caution, he could definitely stay out and would be tough to pass with just a few laps left to go. You know, even if Trevor comes in and gets fresher tires. Right. Absolutely. Yeah. Well, as soon as Trevor crosses the line, we will have 10 laps to go here in the Go Locker Racing Recruitment Race 2 at Richmond. And yeah, Tony, man, I definitely agree with you, man. That's why we do these recruitment races. We find the talent, we weed out the people we don't want. And yeah, I mean, it pays off during the season. By the time yeah, you know, again, I hate to have to do that. You know, I'm not a big fan of kicking people. I know some people that really enjoy it. They get a kick out, no pun intended. They get a kick out of kicking people. But you know, hey, I'm not gonna sit there and watch. I mean, I saw the incident happen. I can't remember which truck was it turned him. They were 4 wide. He could have backed out of it just as well as the other three trucks could have. I'm going to call that a racing incident, but then he turned around and goes on the back stretch and catches up and just plows into the back of the guy that he felt was at fault. So that was why I kicked him. It wasn't for the spin on the track. It was for his purpose. Yeah, absolutely. So, yep. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, this don't count. This don't count for anything. This is just people trying to show us what they've got, how clean they can be, trying to make it into this league. That's all that matters. And so if you're going to get upset over something like that, what are you going to do when points are on the line? Well, I'll tell you right now, when Trevor crosses the line, it'll be 5 to go. And he holds a 7.4 second lead over Jeremy Mullins in second place, followed by Billy Hinsley, who's kind of stabilized right now. He's about 15 seconds back. Not quite making up the amount of time he was a few laps ago. Peeps Guy 71, the new season's going to kick off September 2nd. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the season's always a lot funner than this, you know, recruitment race stuff. I mean, it's necessary, and, you know, I know guys like the downtime, but I tell you, we got a lot of regulars that continue to show up for these recruitment races that don't have to be here, so I'm not sure they really do like the downtime. Mhm.
have some skill.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and we're not gonna. We definitely won't. Trevor takes the white flag here. This will be the final lap, and since he took the white flag, the next flag will end this race. So there will not be a green-white checker here tonight. Trevor McManus holds a commanding lead. Is over 8 seconds to second place. So all he has to do is just not mess this up coming through turns 3 and 4. And coming to the line, Trevor McManus will win the Goat Locker Racing Recruitment Race number 2
Good one, Trevor.
at Richmond Speedway. Congratulations, Trevor.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Outstanding job by him tonight.
Should have took tires at stop. I thought there would be some more cautions there.
Absolutely. All right, we'll give Trevor a minute as he gets rubbed a little bit by his teammate, Mike Browning there. Trevor a minute to come around and burn it down for a few minutes, and then we will bring him up in the booth and talk to him. I asked one more post that the folks join our Discord for the top 3. All right. Yeah, Trevor Mance will be here shortly, I'm sure. Well, where did he go? Oh, he's in the waiting. So Trevor's in the waiting room. What happened to Jamie Mullins? I thought I saw him. Yeah, absolutely, Tony Minton. Team burnouts are always the best, you know. I know with Goat Locker, we don't care who wins the race as long as it's one of us, and you know, we're gonna celebrate just as hard, whether it's, you know, whether I win or Pat wins or Cody wins or Alex wins. It don't matter. A team wins, a team win. All right, well, let's see. Oh, Jamie Mullins is in there. We'll go ahead and pull Trevor up, and we will talk to him. Race winner up here. Hey, Trevor, this is Jamie and Jake up in the booth. You got a copy? It is the JJ show, and we just watched the Trevor show, man. Congratulations.
Thank you, boss.
All right, my man. So, tell us about that dominating performance. Dude, you won by like over 8 seconds. It was dominating.
Yeah. It was a bit rough. First, when it back and unfortunately happened to Joe, I guess. Like, all right, now I have to go. But respect your league based, and I'd heard what was I was kind of perhaps that one the better I was going to be than ever. So since this week,
Well,
Ain't
couldn't really.
almost, I was trying.
3/4 mile track. It really couldn't be a mile, but yeah, you definitely won. I think we had 6 trucks left on the lead lap out of the 27 that started the race. So yeah, you pretty much kicked the crap out of everybody, Trevor. So
Appreciate
all right, my man. Well, we're gonna see you next week.
it.
All
And
right.
I want to give a shout out. Well, and hope you won Monday or principal. Go Locker. These 5 years.
All right. Well, we appreciate you, Trevor, and again, congratulations on a dominating performance. And really, I mean, the only thing I can knock you on is I think you need to update your photo here on SK whatever the SDK Gaming because I mean, you got a Goat Locker hat,
I
so
got that go. No upset.
well.
I got my hat. I wasn't, but I do. Let's do it this league. I just had.
All right.
I really appreciate it. Thank you guys.
All right, man. We will talk to you soon. All right. All right. Let's get our second place finisher up here, Jamie Mullins. Hey, Jamie, this is Jake and Jamie in the booth. You got a copy? Yeah, that's all right, man. We're doing pretty good, man. That was a good run you had. I know Trevor, man, he really put a whooping on everybody tonight, but you had a nice strong run, finishing second here. Go ahead and take us through your race. Tell us how you got it done.
As I could and kind of keep tabs on the 9, but he just, I don't know what he was doing. He just pulled away and I was like, oh, well, I'll just settle into second and just run here.
Kind of checked out on you, eh?
He did. He did.
Well, Jamie, hey man, again, congratulations on a nice, strong second place finish, and we're really looking forward to seeing you once the season gets started. I think you're really going to add into the mix here of guys that are going to be a threat to win each and every week. So we got a good group of guys, not just in the league, but we got a really great group that are going to be in contention to win each and every week, and you don't really see that a lot across leagues. Usually, you got your 1s and 2s that are pretty much going to dominate, but that don't really happen here. We got a lot of quality drivers, so can't wait to get this started. Anybody you'd like to thank? Shout out sponsors.
Well, Adam Lang, number one, he did my paint scheme for me. It's a tribute for when I was in the military. It's to Pedro 66. I do want to give a shout out to him. I also want to give a shout out to y'all. I mean, y'all broadcast these and do this for the people to come in and have fun. Goat Locker Racing for just giving me the opportunity to come in here and race with these guys. I mean, fast guys, a good bunch of people. I really enjoyed myself. and I really want to appreciate that. My teammates over on the original Rebel side of the house, Jason Rockefeller and I can't. Totally lost my mind on that one. Uh, Joshua Thompson, that's him. Sorry. I want to give a shout out to those guys over on that side. They helped me as much as I can being a new guy. But thank y'all very much for allowing me to come in and have fun with these guys.
All right,
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jake.
Just want to say copy that, and then it was a great second place finish, and hope to see you more often and on Thursday nights.
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
All right, my man. Well, we will definitely be talking to you again here soon. Again, congratulations on your finish, and you have a good evening.
Thank you, sir.
Righty. All right. Well, we had an issue going on with audio here from Discord. So Trevor McManus's interview probably was not heard, and he was, giving a shout out to his daughter and his family. So I'm going to bring him back in and give him an opportunity to redo that. So just a second, we're going to move him back in. Hey, Trevor, this is Jamie and Jake once again. We had an issue with the audio during your interview, unfortunately, and I'm not going to redo the whole interview with you, but I know you were giving shout outs to your daughter and your family, so we'll give you an opportunity to redo that so that your daughter can hear you.
Well, thank you. Do appreciate it. Lily, I love you. I did that for you. You're the best ever. I can't wait to see you in a few days. And I went out there and kicked everybody's butt just for you, my booger boo.
That's awesome, man. Trevor, I apologize for the issues. I did not realize that the Discord audio, with Pat not being here tonight, did not realize it had gotten switched over and was not actually coming through. So until you started talking, that means Jake probably didn't get heard during his commentary either. So sorry, Jake. But
That's okay.
So that is a wrap here at Richmond International Raceway and the Goat Locker Racing Recruitment Race number 2. We got our final results up here on the screen right now. Trevor McManus was our winner, followed by Jamie Mullins in second, Billy Hinsley in third, had Alex Cruz in fourth, and Scott Rankin bringing it home in fifth, Doug Neal sixth, Mike Browning seventh, James Coffin 8th, Nate Maurer 9th, and rounding out our top 10, the 48 there of Andrew Kurtz. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out and joining us tonight. Sorry for the little hiccups we had here, technical difficulties. Again, being by myself is not always the easiest thing to do here. Kind of lost without Pat.
Sorry, guys.
Don't tell him I said that, but anyways, again, appreciate everybody coming out. Thought it was a really good race. Few too many cautions there at the beginning, but it got situated out, and I had a lot of green flag laps. So, Jake, now that everybody can hear you, you got some thoughts on this race?
It was just a really good race. A lot of side-by-side, door-to-door action. Great group of guys that came in and were racing. I know a lot of people left, but that's kind of unfortunate. But from what the racing was, it was probably the best Richmond race I've ever watched.
Ooh, well, you should have watched our Rebels race that I won.
See, I missed that one though.
Yeah. Well, it's probably on Twitter. It's probably on YouTube. You can go watch the replay. Actually, I'll tell you what was pretty cool. I'll give a shout out to Kieran Church from Original Rebels Racing League. I guess he's been sending out plaques to all the winners of the Rebels Truck Series for every race. He's sending out plaques, and this thing is nice. All right, I mean it's like, I don't know exactly how big it is, but it's about as big as a sheet of paper. So I'm going to say it's about 8 inches by 11 inches. I mean, it's a good sized plaque, and it's, basically it's got the league logo on it. Says what race I won and I'm a winner and all that. Man, really, really nice. Have no
Nice.
idea how much that is costing him. I definitely wish that was something we could do here at Goat Locker Racing, but you know, being a free league, you know, we don't have the funds for all of that. But
Maybe we'll talk. We'll talk after this,
yeah,
Jamie.
yeah. But it was definitely cool to get. So Kieran, if you happen to check this stream out, I know you're not in here right now, but if you happen to check it, definitely I appreciate it, and it was very classy and job well done. So, but yeah, so that's it for Richmond tonight. Again, appreciate everybody for hanging out with us. Appreciate the patience, and we will be back next Thursday again for the final recruitment race. Recruitment race number 3 will be at Auto Club Speedway. Should be a good opportunity for some good, clean racing. Nice big track, wide track.
Multiple grooves. That'll be fun.
Multiple grooves.
All right, guys. Thank
All
you. I got a team meeting to go to.
All right,
Appreciate
Trevor.
it.
We will see you. So yeah, so be back here next Thursday for Go Locker Racing Recruitment Race number 3, the final one to get ready for season 2. And then tomorrow night, in the Extreme Xfinity Series, it is the championship race. Be Pat and I matching up against Jonah Colbert and Logan Sturgeon. We are the final 4. Winner takes all, or I guess top finisher takes all. You don't necessarily have to win it, just have to beat the other 3. So really looking forward to that. Been putting on a lot of work this week, a lot of practice time. Nervous, excited, all that wrapped up in one there. And then we'll be back after that race, good or bad, for the Magic Monzo ARCA series on Friday nights. So come back and join us. We were going to have a GOAT talk after this race tonight, but with Pat being under the weather, we've had to cancel that. So we will try to get GOAT talk in next week and do a recap of all of our races for the week, and hopefully we'll be celebrating a championship for Goat Locker Racing. So,
true facts. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you, my man. I hope you're watching. I hope Mama Ellingson's watching. Need our cheering section for sure. Hopefully Pagan get an opportunity to hang out and watch. So definitely looking forward to that. We will see everybody tomorrow night. Have a good evening.